Yo, what's up everybody? Thank you very much for checking on us today. And in this video, we are going to talk about my strategy or ITT strategy, right? So we're going to talk about the strategy that we use on this particular channel. What are the things that I'm looking for, and how am I able to see where the market direction is going to go, right? And actually, this video is probably inspired by John Doe. So his name is John Doe. He commented on one of my videos. He said, okay, great, nice done. Can you talk more about your strategy? Here you talk about support and resistance, because there's one video that I made and he made a comment about it. So I was kind of talking about support and resistance levels in that particular video, right? So let's continue. He said that here you talk about support and resistance, but I think also you trade Ellipse wave theory. Can you please do a video and teach about this and how you combine it? Then he said that with the rest like support and resistance line, right? So actually I'm not going to give everything right here on YouTube, because if I give you everything, then what am I going to be teaching my students? Literally be having my strategy right here on YouTube, right? But I'll try my best and show you the whole thing that I'm using to trade in the forex market. So if you are interested in seeing my strategy, or what are the things that I'm kind of looking at before I get in for a buy or sell in the forex market, so please watch this video today. And please remember, if today is the first time right here, please smash the like button and also subscribe to our channel, because it helped me to kind of produce more content, and it tells me that, hey Israel, a lot of people like your content and keep doing it, right? So it kind of motivates me to do more. So please don't forget to click that like button, and also join our Telegram channel, because I share a lot of signals and things like that on my channel. So also follow me on Instagram to just be connected with me on my social media platforms, right? So without any further ado, let's dive into my computer, where I'm going to show you exactly my strategy and ITT strategy exposed today, man. So thank you very much. Let's dive in. Okay guys, there we go now on my computer, where I'm going to show you my strategy and things like that, right? But a disclaimer first, I will not share everything right here on YouTube, right? That's the reality. It's better I tell you now before you say, hey Israel, you didn't share this, you didn't share that, right? So I'm not going to share everything, but I'll show you some of the tools and things that I'm using on my strategy, right? So there we go. We'll start with the tools that I use. As you can see right here, these are the tools that I'm using on my trading plan or as my strategy, right? So first things first, as you can see, this is my Ellipse wave, which is a corrective pattern, right? I use this for correction pattern. So this is A, B, C pattern. So I use this for corrective move, right? And as you can see, in the forex market, we have what we call impulsive move and corrective move, right? So let's say, for example, that from here to the back to the top. So from here to the top, it is what we call an impulsive move, right? Then right here, it is the corrective move. So from point A here to point B, it is the corrective move, right? While the point B to point C, it is an impulsive move, right? So just keep this in mind. So it is what we call impulsive move right here, impulsive. So this is impulsive. So this is an impulsive move from point B to point C. So whenever time you see a market move makes a move from bottom or from top to the bottom, and you have your A to C Ellipse wave or pattern, you can start kind of tracing your corrective move, right? So I use this A, B, C pattern for my corrective move. So from there, we'll now move to the second tool that I have on my trading view, right? And as you can see, the second one is my long or short position, right? So as you can see, this one, I use it to measure the pips count and to kind of give me idea of where the market is going, right? And as you can see, if I just shift it to the top, right, this you see this let me try to show you, because I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. So you see this number right here, you see this number, it is 9 points 8 pips now. So this will be my stop loss, as you can see right here. So this number represent represent pips. 9.8 represent the pips, and the pips is actually is a decimal from this current price of this particular pip in USD HKD, right? Hong Kong dollar. So it is USD HKD, and as you can see, this is the price. So from point A, this is where the pips start. From this, as you can see, the current price there is 7.75331, right? So you remove this decimal, then you start from this 3. So actually, if to say, okay, where your stop loss is going to be for this particular move now, if I say it is 33 pips, so I'm referring that the market will just make a move of 33, right? So this will be the pip count. And as you can see, this short position makes it easy for you to calculate how many pips are you going for, or how many pips are you ready to lose if the market go against you, and how many pips are you ready to take if the market go in your direction, right? So this red section, as you see right here, it will represent your stop loss. So this will represent your stop loss, and right here it is your take profit. From green, as you see right here, to the bottom, it is your take profit, because I'm expecting the market to go down to the downside. That is the prediction right here. And I still have another one being a long position right here, right? So as you can see, if I put this, the green line is going to be facing the upside, right? While the red sign is going to be facing the downside, meaning that I don't want the market to go down to the downside. Actually, I want the market to continue going up to the upside. So that's why you are seeing my green line or green section is showing to the upside, right? So I'm predicting that the market is going to buy from where my entry point is going to be. Then as you can see right here, 4.3, meaning that it is I'm willing to risk 4.3 on this particular trade. So that's going to be my stop loss, right? And as you can see right here, like the way we did it right here, they just took the 4. So the peak start from the 4. Then this tree, I say just kind of don't mind it and remove it. Then you start from the 4. That's why we remove 1 right here, and we started from the second decimal, right, in order for us to count our pip. So yeah, so let's go and show you the third, the fourth tool that I'm using in my strategy, ITT, or Israel the Trader strategy, right? Because it is very, very important for you to know all these kind of terms and things like that in the Forex market. Because as you can see, I've already pinned them. I've already put them in my favorites, right? So far they are in my favorite, meaning that I use them a lot whenever time I'm trying to look at the market, or I'm trying to kind of analyze market, right? And as you can see, the fourth tool that I have right here on my trading view, it is what I call the price range, right? So this is a price range. Actually, you know that if you are trading price action or naked chart trader, you have to know the market structures, right? Because I teach my students what a market structure is and what a market pattern is. Because in this Forex market, we have market structures, and also we have market patterns, right? So those are the things that we have in the Forex market. And right here, whenever time you see me use this particular tool, I'm kind of telling you that here, the market right here, it is a ranging market. So it is neither uptrending nor downtrending, right? So whenever time I put this, I'm specifying that the market is a ranging market, because in this Forex market, we have 3 type of market structures. The first one we have market. We have uptrending market, we have downtrending market, and we have a ranging market. So those are the 3 type of market structures that we have in the Forex market, right? So whenever time you see me use this, I'm kind of telling you that, or specifying that, okay, the market that I'm dealing with right here, it is what I call the ranging market. But let's take for example that, as you can see, this is USD HKD, and the market is just making a lower high, high low, lower high, high low move right at this point, right? A high low, lower high, a high low, lower high low, lower high, right? So this is what I call a ranging market in the Forex market. So this is a ranging market, and I can easily specify or identify that this place is ranging, right? So I can just put my price range right there. So anytime I see a breakout of this ranging zone, then I'll wait for retracement to retrace. Then I can use my um, 1 to 3 Ellipse wave corrective move, right? So if breakout happens to the upside right here, then I'll wait for point B to come down retest before point C. So as you can see, yeah. So this is how I use this particular one as well. And the fifth one that I have right here in my trading view, I mean on my trading view, it is the brush, right? So I use this brush to kind of predict where the market is going, and I can put them either downwards, upward, or sideways, right? So that's why you see me using this at times. Whenever time you see analyze my chart, or I'm predicting where the market direction is gonna go, right? And as you can see, that's why I'm using this brush, and also to kind of use it to write on my trading view, right? So the fifth or sixth, I missed the count, so let's just continue. The next one that we have, it is what we call ellipse, right? So ellipse, I just use it to kind of spot out like triple bottom, double bottom, triple top, double top, and things like that in the forex market. Let's say, for example, that this is where the market came down, touch this level, right? You can put your ellipse right there. Right here, if I just want to identify that this is where the market originates and I'm expecting something to happen right there, I used to identify them with my ellipse, and I'll just put them like this. It will kind of tell me that, okay, these are the zones where the market might reach, and the market will actually react to them, right? So I use it to identify my double top, triple top, or double bottom or triple bottom, right? So that's ellipse right there. So the next two that we have right here, it is what I call the head and shoulders pattern. So this is head and shoulders pattern right here, because as you can usually know that so far you're a forex trader, or average forex trader, or intermediate, you don't have to be kind of professional in order for you to know the head and shoulders pattern, right? And this is the common term that whenever time you try to trade forex, they will teach you head and shoulders pattern. So as you can see, at times they will tell you, hey, getting at the breakout of uh, this line, right? Or break out of the neckline before you get in for the sell or buy. It depends on the type of the head and shoulder pattern that you're seeing in the forex market, right? So I use head and shoulders pattern as well as my trading tool on trading view, right? So of course, we'll go down to the next one that we have in the forex market or on my trading view, right? And as you can see, the next one that we have right here, it is Fibonacci retracement. Of course, I will not be able to cover Fibonacci right here. So Fibonacci actually move with the Ellipse wave theory, right? So it moves with the Ellipse wave theory as well. See, guys, you don't have to just use one thing, and all of these tools, please don't use them for signal purpose. Me, I don't use them for signal purpose. I use them to just kind of give me signal confluences in order for me to get in for a buy or sell in the forex market, right? So right here, what I actually use this for is I use it and combine it with a light wave theory in order for me to just go ahead to buy or sell in the forex market. I usually know that me personally, I look out for 4 to 5 signal confluences in order for me to get into the market for a buy or sell. So I look out for 4 to 5, and Fibonacci and Ellipse wave theory is part of them. So all of that is part of them, right? And the next one that I have is I have this another one being called 1 to 5 Ellipse wave theory as well. So 1 to 5 Ellipse wave theory, I use it for continuation, for trend continuation. As you can see, this is 1 to 5 Ellipse wave theory, right? So this is actually happens in the uptrending market. Of course, I don't just use all of this. I use them with price action. So price action, that's where I look out for candlestick patterns like a doji, dragonfly doji, gravestone doji, engulfing candle, marabozu, a lot of them, tweezers top, tweezers bottom, a lot of candlestick patterns that I do look out for also whenever time I'm trying to get in for a buy or sell in the forex market. So right here, the next tool that we have right here on my trading view, it is this horizontal line, right? So this is what I use to plot my support and resistance level, because it is very, very important for you. If you're a technical analysis or if you're a price action and naked chart trader, it is very, very important for you to know where your support is and where your resistance level is, right? That's why you see me at times I do put my support and resistance line before I do any other thing on my chart, right? Because I teach my students whenever time they are trying to analyze any particular pair in the forex market, I tell them what exactly they're supposed to do first before they continue doing their analysis, right? So that step is for my students, guys. So if you want to know or get an in-depth knowledge of why and how I'm using all of these things or all of these tools on my trading view, you have to be our students or you have to join our ITT premium channel, right? So that's why I say it is very important for you to kind of join my free Telegram channel and also follow me on Instagram, because it is very important. I share tips and tricks, and also we do have our Zoom calls right there every Friday. I mean, every Sunday. At times, of course, I might not be available to do it, but we do have Zoom call right there as well. So right here, I use this uh, horizontal line to identify my support and resistance level. Of course, the colors are going to be different because I use different colors on different time frames. So because I already told my students that if they see this particular color, meaning that I did the analysis on so time frame. So if they see this color, I did the analysis on this particular time frame. So the colors varies, and it actually tell my student that okay, these are actually did this analysis on this particular time frame. They kind of understand it if I send the analysis to them, right? So yeah, let me just try to delete all of this so that we can go ahead explaining the tools that I have right here on my trading view, right? So this is the whole strategy that I'm kind of try to tell you guys what I'm looking out for and what I'm doing in the forex market. Whenever time I'm trying to get in for a buy or sell right here, right? So the next thing that I have, it is my trend line, because it is very important for you if you are trading naked chart. And the next thing that we have right here, it is my rectangle, right? So this rectangle, I used to identify choppy zones and choppy market, right? So whenever time you see me put this, I kind of identify that this is actually a choppy market, right? So I kind of explain to my students also what a choppy market is and how they can identify it in the forex market, right? So yeah, the next one that we have right here, it is what I call this bars pattern. So actually, bars pattern, you can cut out some specific bars in order for you to know what exactly is happening right here, right? As you can see, this is the bar pattern, and you can easily see that what the market did is the market just came up for it was kind of moving to the upside, but right here came up for retracement, and right now went down to the downside, right? So you can start. Let me just try to do what I'm seeing right here. So this is where our resistance line is supposed to be, and we're supposed to have another one right here as well. So as you can see, the market is just kind of try to calm down, break out of this line, came down retest. So right now, the market is just retesting this level in order for it to push continue to the downside, right? But if the market is not able to continue to the downside, and if it breaks and reach this level, it will definitely calm down and continue going up, right? So and you can easily get this with your 1 to 3 or A to C Ellipse wave theory. So once you break out, come down, retest, boom, continue going up 4.6, right? So as you can see, this is how you can use all of this Ellipse wave theory in order for you to be able to be profitable in the forex market. And as you can see, it is very, very clear and very simple, guys. In order for you to be profitable in this forex market, all you have to do is, well, do your risk management, because risk management, it is very, very important in the forex market, because that's your first goal as a forex trader. Your goal is to protect your capital. Always remember this: protect your capital and don't give them back what you've gotten from the forex market, meaning that don't give them back your profit, right? So let's continue, guys, because you know that I talk a lot and I don't want to waste your time. Right here, I just want to show you my tools and what I use in the forex market before I get in for either I buy or sell right here, right? And the next thing that I have right here is my arrow. So this arrow I use is similar to my brush right here. So you can use it to point where the market direction is going as well. So there's nothing much special about the arrow. It's just to identify or to show where you are expecting the market to go, right? So that's all of that's that about my arrow. So I have this horizontal ray. So how horizontal ray is just kind of for works like you support a resistance line, but actually this you can shift it to and fro, right? You can shift it to and fro, or you can move it to and fro, as you can see right here, right now, right? So I use this one as well, but I use it on smaller time frames. If I go down to 15-minute time frame and I want to try to kind of monitor my trade and know exactly where the market direction is going or where a retracement is going to finish, so I use this type of horizontal ray to kind of mark those places out in order for me to know exactly what's happening right in the market, right? So that's that about the horizontal array. And as you can see, this one, it is T, meaning that it is text. So right here, I use it to kind of comment on my analysis for my students in order for them to know what exactly is going on, right? So right here, I can say hello IDT or hello IDT students, you know. So it will just kind of, sorry, it will just kind of, I use it just for comments, nothing much special about it. So I use it just for comments. I can say hello IDT students like that, right? So that's how, and that's what I use this T for. And it's just comments where I can see hello as well, and everybody will know what I'm saying right there, right? And as you can see, this is another one, but this is call out. So this is call out. You can make comment as well with this, right? So you can see this hello, and there you go. You now have all the tools that I'm using right here in the forex market. So I don't have anything much special, and as you can know that I don't use indicators or things like that in the forex market, right? So and of course I use a lot of price actions. So let me just try to give you some of them so that you can have basic understanding of what I mean by price action. So how do I define price action? So right here, me as an Israeli trader or IDT, I kind of define price action as trader psychology in the forex market. So take note of that. Price action is traders psychology in the forex market, as simple as that. And what are the traders psychology in the forex market? So I candlestick patterns kind of explain to you the trader psychology in the market. So candlestick patterns is what I refer as price action. Just take note of all these kind of things, right? And as you can see right here, let's take for example, this is a hanging man. So I call this type of candle a hanging man, right? So on the opposite side of it, I call it a doji. I mean a pin bar. So this is a pin bar, and we still have gravestone doji, and we still have dragonfly doji, and we still have a main doji in the forex market, right? So this is a doji. So this one is a doji. This doji. This is a dragonfly doji. So this is dragonfly doji, and of course, the writing is not going to be perfect. The dragonfly doji, this gravestone doji, this is a pimber, this is a hanging man. So Those are some of the type of candlestick patterns that I kind of look at, and I refer them as price action because they kind of explain to me traders' psychology in the market. So each of these candles, they have their meaning, and of course, I know ITT students know exactly what I'm talking about right here, right? So the way we trade all these kind of setups is different. It is very, very different. And if you just say, okay, let's dive into price action side of it, we are not able to finish it today, guys, because the price action is very, very vast and broad. So if you start to just break them down, we are not going to be finished today. So these are some of the patterns that I look out for if I'm trying to look out for the price action side of it in the forex market before I get in for a buy or sell. It depends on what I'm seeing on the chart, right? So these are some of the candlestick patterns that I refer as a price action candles, right? Of course, we still have a bunch of them like Marabozu, Tweezer's bottom, Tweezer's top, and um, we still have our market patterns. After the candlestick patterns, we have market patterns and we have market structures, right? So market patterns is where you have your head and shoulders, a breakout strategy, a lot of things like that. So yeah, that's it about my strategy, and those are the things that I'm using right here whenever time I'm trying to trade forex, or whenever time I'm trying to get in for a buy also in the forex market, right? So once more again, thank you very much, and I will see you next time.